Hello students, in this video we will look to construct a triangle XYZ in which angle Y equal to 30 degrees and angle Z is equal to 90 degrees and XY, Y plus YZ plus ZX equal to 11 centimeters. Let's begin by constructing 11 centimeters first. This is 11 centimeters. Now we are given that angle Y is equal to 30 degrees and angle Z is equal to 90 degrees. So if we take a triangle like this, our X should be here, Y should be here, Z should be here. Y is 30 degrees and Z is 90 degrees. So it is a right angle triangle this way. X, Z, Y. This is 30, this is 90. Okay, now in case of this, right, what we'll do is, since this is saying it is 30 degrees, we will take half of, we'll draw an angle which is half of 30, which is 15 degrees from here. So in order to draw 15 degrees, first we'll have to construct 60 degrees, because from 60 we'll get 30 and from 30 we will get 15. So let's begin by constructing 60 degrees first. So for that we'll draw an arc. This way, and then using this as a point with the same measurement we'll cut another arc this way here. So this arc that we have cut over here is our 60 degrees. We'll mark this point where this arc intersects, the two arcs intersect, and we'll draw a dotted line passing through this point from here. Okay, over here, that's our 60 degrees. We will draw an angle bisector to 60 degrees that should give us 30 degrees. So we will measure it, our angle, from here to here. Okay. So I measured it over here. Here you go. And I'll cut an arc this way and cut an arc from here this way. That's how 30 degrees where these two arcs intersect. So I'll mark the point where the two arcs intersect and I'll draw another dotted line over here, one over here. So that is 30 degrees. Now I have to measure the arc from here to here, and that should give us the angle bisector of 30 degrees, which will be 15 degrees. So let's do that. There you go, that is measured. And now using this as a point, I'll construct an arc this way, and this will be the other point, and I'll cut this arc as well over here. So where the two arcs intersect, the point that will give us our 15 degrees. Okay. And that again we will construct the dotted line. That's it. Okay, and we'll mark that as L. Okay, so that is 15 degrees. Now this is 15 degrees. Okay, now similarly we'll construct, since this is 90 degrees, we will construct half of that, which is 45 degrees. So let's do that. So to construct 45 degrees, we will construct 90 degrees first, and we'll mark this point as P, Q. So from Q, we will construct 90 degrees this way, and from here we will cut this arc this way here, and where these two arcs intersect, from there we will cut another arc this way here, then further here, and then keep our pointer here. Continue with the same measurements. We know how to construct 90 degrees by now. Now just join the lines where we get 90 degrees. So we'll do that as a dotted line because we are interested in 45 degrees. So now we just take the point from here to here. We'll measure with the help of a compass, and we'll draw further arcs which will give us our angle bisector of 90 degrees, that is 45 degrees. So here you go, I already measured it. So I'm going through quickly because we have already done this in our previous videos. You can check the previous videos to learn how to construct 90 degrees and 45 degrees. So now we'll cut this arc further. Here you go. And where the two arcs intersect, I will mark the point. That should give us our 45 degrees. Once again, I will construct 45 degrees. And then I'll draw the line 45 degrees, but it will be a dotted line. I'll draw it in such a way that it intersects this line. We'll call this as M. Mark this as 45 degrees. Next we will mark where these two lines PL and QM meet over here, and we'll mark that as X. Once we have drawn the X, now we need to draw a perpendicular bisector to XP and XQ. So let us begin by drawing a perpendicular bisector to XP. So I've taken a length which is more than half of the perpendicular of the XP, and I'll draw two arcs this way from X and two from P. Here you go. So now they intersect, and even here. So we mark those 2 points here, one, and the other one would be here. And now we'll draw a line, basically a perpendicular line between the two. That will be a perpendicular bisector here. Okay. Now the point where this line meets this line PQ, we'll mark that point as, that will be our Y here. Our next step is to draw a perpendicular bisector to XQ. This way. Then we see where this line, perpendicular bisector, cuts this line or intersects this line PQ, and we mark that as Z. Okay, we've got X, we've got Y, we got Z. We just need to join all of them. So X to Z will give us a perpendicular 90 degrees, and if we join XY, it will give us 30 degrees this way. There we go. Okay. So we'll mark this as 30 degrees, and this is our 90 degrees. Okay. And XY plus YZ plus ZX should be 11 centimeters. So we'll measure that to verify it. Let's measure just put it down over here. So we get xy equal to 4.7 centimeters, yz equal to 3.8 centimeters, and xz equal to 2.5 centimeters. And if we add up the three, it comes 11 centimeters. So put down the steps for construction of this triangle. As we just go through once again what we have done, we first drew a line PQ which is 11 centimeters in length. We mark this line as the whole thing as 11 centimeters. Then we drew from P, we drew 15 degrees, that was an angle bisector of 30 degrees, and this was 60 degrees. That is, and we marked the extension as L, so LPQ was 15 degrees. Then we did some similar from Q. We drew 45 degrees extending up to M, so MQP was 45 degrees, that was half of 90 degrees. Since we have 90 degrees for the triangle, we took half of it, which was 45, and over here, since this angle was 30 degrees, we took half of that over here as 15 degrees. To draw 45 degrees over here, this angle, we took 90 degrees first and bisected, so we got 45 degrees. Now what the next part we did was drew perpendicular bisectors, and where this perpendicular bisectors met, we marked those points as y and z, and then we joined xy and we joined xz to complete the triangle, and we measured the three sides of the triangle. The sum of the three sides were found to be equal to 11 centimeters. This is how we construct this triangle. Thank you for watching.